Want to grow rich? Just listen to your soul. Friend, when I wrote this book, many of my friends and well-wishers, they advised me that this is not the right time. You should not, venture out writing on this. Typically, this subject, when there is a pandemic situation everywhere, and people are they have priority for their life safety, then why they will go and read this type of book? But friend, what stuck to me, what has propelled me to write this. Um, See, I have seen in this situation where everywhere there is a panic situation. People are obviously they have their first choice or maybe like their first preference for life safety, but there are lots of people who are still suffering. Okay, they have a big question before them that what will happen after this lockdown gets over. They have worries, and they don't know what is going to happen. The future is completely uncertain, unpredictable, and this is something which made my mind more strong that okay, I should share my own experience, my own realization by which I could achieve what I am, and that made me strong to write this book. Friend, this book is not about something like make quick money or you get quick results, okay, quick success. It is not about the routine and the standard motivational books which are written so far, and there are lots of inspirational stories which you are getting, but this book carries a very revolutionary message for the generation. Right? I am talking something which is very different from whatever have been written in this area. See, there are lots of stories written about success. Okay, how to get success, how you can become successful, and you can earn lots of money, and you can be happy forever. And you can find thousands of books on this particular topic, and there are lots of material which is available on internet, but still we find unhappiness, still we find people are struggling, we still find that people have miseries in their life. People are restless, they are not getting ways, they are not getting solution, and people do follow there are a lot of motivational content available. They follow that content. Maybe some of the people the giant some programs, they get motivated for some time and they start doing some work, but they fail, and they keep chasing success, they keep chasing money throughout their life. And sometimes you try some gimmicks, some tricks, and it works, but it gives you temporary success, okay, temporary money. But after that tide is over, okay, what happens? You come back to 0 1. So people are struggling throughout their life, and they do try everything, everything whatever is said by others, they just go and do follow. And there are some people who are copy masters, means they just imitate others. Okay, they see that something is trending, they just hop on to that particular trend and try their own luck in that particular field. And maybe some people get luck for some time, but not for all the time. So what happens eventually with this type of people is that at the end of their life, okay, they do not feel content, they do not feel happy, they do not feel as if they have lived for their purpose. So what is essential, what is important is living for your purpose. So whatever you are doing, you should live that. You should enjoy each and every moment. You should enjoy each and every second of your life. So when you go for a sleep, you should sleep happily. Okay, you should not feel worry like what next, what I am going to do tomorrow. You should not feel worry. You should not feel pressure about that. There should not be any tension. So when you do something which you like, which your soul like, Okay, you are living your purpose, because see, that is the purpose for which you are born on this earth, on this planet. So if you're living for your purpose, you will never ever feel this type of question in your life again. So whenever you go to sleep, you can sleep with calm, with peace. You will not have, question as if what is next. And when you wake up also, you will not carry, all these burdens, or tensions, pressure, stress, because you will open up with your purpose, with a very refreshing, thought in your mind. So my book is suggesting two very unique things, and these are the revolutionary thing I'm talking about, that is going to change the life of people. And I'm damn sure about that, because see, this is something which I have personally experienced in my life. And friend, let me share you, I'm Iammahendrashelar. I'm qualified chartered accountant who is practicing in India, and I have a very humble opening. My family used to stay in a slum, and we were having lots of difficulties, financial difficulties, in my childhood days. And see, like a not every ordinary person, I used to do all that was necessary to feed my family right from my childhood days. I could not do my normal schooling. I completed my schooling, my graduation, as well as my correspondence, by working somewhere else. So I started working at a very early age in my life. Maybe, when generally people do not know like what to do, I started working in a printing press at the age of 6 in my life. So throughout my life, after working in various other industries, various other works, I came to this situation. But when I noticed that, see, whatever I was doing, that was because of some circumstances. Okay, and I was not aware that there is a way by which I can be successful at a very very easy, okay, at a very short period of time. I was doing all that grab work, I was doing all that hard work in my life. And eventually, after passing out my chartered accountancy program, I started my practice. I started working for some big corporates, and I did a lot of other things also that every ordinary person does. And I was more focused on success. I wanted success anyhow. Though I was successful, okay, I was highly qualified. I got very good jobs in a very industry at a very senior level. My package was like almost 5-figure package I was drawing. But there was something which was in my heart that was telling me that this is not something for which you are born. You must do something else. You must try to find out your purpose. Because see, I was not happy when I used to sleep, when I used to wake up. Every day I used to feel as if I'm tied up. Okay, I'm caged. Okay, I'm imprisoned, and I need to come out of that bond. There is some bond which is tying me up. I need to come out of that bond. So I was thinking like why this is happening to me? Why I'm not happy? And if this type of work I am continuously going to do for rest of my life, whether I will be happy, and what will I tell myself when at the end of my life, sitting alone, what will I tell myself? Whether I have lived my purpose, whether I have enjoyed my life, I have lived my every seconds of life. Friends, this life is one of the rarest gift given to you by God, and you should know to live your life. So how to do that? How to experience that? How to come out of that? When you are so much occupied with your responsibilities, with your family responsibilities, you ought to do, there are so many tasks, so many work in your life which you do not want to do, but still you are doing. Why you are doing that? Who made you to do this? Why you are prisoner of your own thought? This is something which made me to change myself, to transform myself, to explore. And I started exploring, see why this happened, why this is important, what people should do so that they can be successful, and their success cannot be snatched by anyone. Even destiny should follow them. And then I realized that I have a different purpose, and if I work on that purpose, I'm always happy. I need not worry. I need not take tension. And everything starts following me. Everything is following me. So when I started working on my own purpose, I started following my soul. I started following what my soul directs to me. I was doing everything which my soul was directing me. And eventually, slowly, like in a very, very short span of time, I picked up everything which my soul wanted me to do. And I started, my own different enterprise. I started my venture. I steadily, worked on areas which I had never seen in my life, but my soul was, into it. My soul propelled me to do that. And slowly, steadily, I grabbed the speed. And whatever I have achieved, I'm very much happy with what I have. And this is what I wanted to share with you, because see, this is a time which is a very critical time. I know there are lots of companies which are going to close, but there may be lots of families which may be struggling financially. So if you read this book, you will find these two very essential things that will change your life forever. You will not again, seek help from anyone for any kind of resources, for money or anything, because you will work on your soul. You will start working on your purpose. And these books elaborate step by step everything, like what is required, what are the qualities of richness, what are the rare qualities of rich people, how you can, practice them in your life, and how it is easy to practice. Okay, you need not do any superficial or any hard exercise. Okay, you need not do like a strict ritual. Okay, it is not an exam. Okay, it is something which is very easy. You also can do if you follow your soul. And I have written this in my book. The moment you write it, you will start aligning with my thoughts, and I am there available with you in my Soul Sales platform to guide you, like how you can follow your soul and you can get super successful in your life. And this richness is something which is very easy. You can also explore, because if I can do it, you also can do it, my friend. So with this, I'm closing this session. Thank you very much for patiently listening to me. I would like you to read my book completely. I'm sharing the link of my book in this video and in the message also. Please go. All the best. Read it completely. Practice whatever I have written in your life, and join my community so that I will keep sharing with you lots of tricks, lots of techniques which I have personally used to talk to your soul and get the directions from this universe, from this universal power, supreme power. So thank you very much. Bye for the day. Have a nice day.